we are finally getting another food segment, and I'm excited. I love this stuff. Eric does such a good job. It's been a while. I'm pumped for it. Eric, Deli Sandwiches, let's hear about it.
Yes. Thank you, James. It has been a little bit. As always, we're going to kick right into the history. Short little history synopsis. Delis originated in Germany after World War II. Immigrants would bring all different types of foods to sell. And that's why at delis you see like just 20,000 different things. The word deli means giving pleasure or delightfully pleasing. I think also delightful shortened is deli. I don't know. That's just me being weird and thinking that in my head. But first delis in America started in New York City. I still haven't been to New York, but that's probably the first place I'll go anytime I do go to New York. Right off the plane, I'm going to a deli. Alex had his segment in the past of kind of like our ideal sandwich. How would we build it? I kind of want to spin off of that. Alex, I'm going to hit you first with what would be like your ideal buildup of a deli sandwich?
Yeah. So I'm going to throw this out here, and I'm going to give a hot take as I'm building my sandwich, but I'd probably go with like a sourdough bread. It's got to be hearty enough, to keep that sandwich together. I'm going lettuce, tomato, pepperoncinis. I want a little bit of spice in there, mustard, probably turkey, maybe some pepper jack, but do not put mayonnaise on anything. It will ruin it. Mayonnaise is awful.
Wow.
Do not, just like fuck mayonnaise and fuck cheesecake. That's what I got. So,
Jeez, man.
Yeah. Dude, not a
He
fan
also
of
doesn't like sour
Yeah.
cream. Remember
also
that one?
don't like sour cream. That's true.
I think. Oh, my bad. Keep going.
No, go ahead. Yeah. I'm pretty much down to put almost anything in there, but I just don't want mayo.
Yeah. I do like the sourdough bread. I think it needs like a slight little like toasting to it. Nothing like too crazy though, where your mouth gets fucking just roasted.
Like torn up. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw something recently on like a diners, drive-ins, and dives. No free ads, but we're a deli. They toast one piece of bread, but not the other. So you get like a little bit of crunch, but not just where you're gonna fuck your mouth up. I think it needs to be cold. I don't know. I'm a big cold sandwich guy over hot, as far as delis go. But I agree with you. The turkey is like probably the top meat I would go with. I'd even go like a honey mustard, like a sweet little mustard. If there's mayo, it's got to be like a very minimal spread on the top bread. Even mixed with like some delis do an avocado spread where they kind of like they spread that. James would probably hate it. But if you mix that with a little bit of like that spread on top with the mayo, like now we're talking ideal. Traden, you're a banker. A slang term for money is bread. If you've never heard before, like what would be your go-to bread in these sandwiches?
I'm pretty basic because I just want I need a consistent good sub, like, and I don't like to kind of go all crazy with it. So just any kind of wheat bread or any kind of wheat like I guess sub bun is kind of what I is what I look for. I mean that's because I know it's going to be good. I don't diss on sourdough. It's just not really what would be my kind of ideal sandwich. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Low key squaw bread. People check it out. It is.
The hell is that?
It's like that dark like pumpernickel style bread. It's like dark brown colored. It's like a sweet.
Like rye?
Sweet honey wheat almost type. Yeah, it's like a sweet rye bread almost. Squaw bread. Yeah, it's similar. But yeah, people check it out. You heard it here. James, tell me about your ideal sandwich. But after that, I got another question for you immediately after. So give me your ideal sandwich.
Okay, let's start with
Deli,
the bread.
that is.
Deli sandwich, cool. I like sweet roll. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's kind of like the same consistency as a sour bread, but it's not a sour, it's more of the sweet side, hence the name sweet roll. If there's not a sweet roll, there you go, Alex. Light bulb moment.
Thanks, buddy.
If there's not a sweet roll around, I like Italian rolls. They're pretty damn good too. The meat I go with turkey, or roast beef. That's also a good one. Or ham. Or maybe all the above. Let's go all the above. Put that all in there. I like all the vegetables. So give me lettuce, onions, tomatoes, sprouts, mayo, and mustard for sure. Definitely. I cannot do a dry sandwich. That's happened to me once before. Eric, you were there. I had a hard time finishing that sandwich. I don't know how people eat dry
I
sandwiches.
think that's a little dangerous too.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how D does it. She just eats a sandwich, just like bread and chicken, and that's it.
She must live life on the edge or something. I don't know.
Definitely. When it comes to cheese, I like pepper jack, but I also like Swiss. Swiss typically goes really well on a deli sandwich. And then I like put a little salt and pepper on that. Call that a day. That's my sandwich right there.
And hot or cold?
Well, for this particular sandwich, it's going to be cold. But I mean, if you go with a meatball sub, you definitely want that hot. You're not trying to get a meatball sub cold.
Do you think weather like plays a role if you're going to go hot or cold in the sandwich? That's a crazy question, but you know, some people
dude, definitely. If it's cold outside, I want to get a meatball sub. It just kind of happens, you know?
Yeah. Traden, I didn't even realize I didn't ask you your ideal sandwich. I just asked you about bread. So what is your ideal sandwich? Deli speaking here.
Yeah. So, you know, wheat bread, as I mentioned. I'm with you, James. Mayo and mustard are, you know, kind of set the base there. I love cold cut salami, and so I like salami and definitely some roast beef and turkey in there. All your basic veggies, you know, your lettuce, tomato. I like Alex's pepperoncinis in there. That's definitely a must. I like pickles too. I'm a huge pickle guy.
Pickles. I forgot about pickles.
Something that Jersey Mike's does in particular. I'm not saying that Jersey Mike's is the end all be all, but they have an oil spice blend that, you know, that is that once I had and James, you brought this up. You don't want a dry sandwich. That really makes the sandwich so robust to me. And so you know, that spice, you can taste the spices instantly. Definitely some spices and some oil, you know, some kind of oil base in there. That's kind of the big deal that you know, puts my sandwich over the top.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of forgot about that. But yeah, that's called Mike's Way.
Yeah.
And it literally turns your sandwich into like it drenches the fuck out of it. Like I go light Mike's Way if I do the Mike's Way, because if you say Mike's Way, like they take the oil and all that and the vinegar and they go 2 like rows.
Yeah, they do.
It's good, but like that's so much flavor, so much sogginess, oil. You just say light, they go 1 row.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Like if you leave that for too long, the bread becomes mush and it's cool.
True. That is true. Like you have to be within reason. Like I'm not saying like dump it in oil, but
yeah,
just dunk it like an Oreo, dude.
Traden likes mushy wheat bread. Everybody. Another thing, I think ham is probably the worst meat to go on a deli sandwich. I don't know why. Like it's just that the flavor and the taste of it. It's like a smoky, overpowering pink ham taste. You know, it's just.
Not ham. That's why it tastes like ham, dude. Fun fact.
Yeah, nothing else tastes like ham except ham. Tyler, before you tell me your optimal deli sandwich, we haven't even talked about sides yet. I feel like you're a big sides guy. What sides are pretty important with having a deli sandwich?
I feel like you don't usually have sides with deli sandwiches. I don't know.
What?
But
okay, you're definitely not a big size.
Whoa, okay. No, ask somebody else that question. No,
I'm definitely not a sides guy. Okay, when it comes to food, like I'm so boring with food. Like I don't. Sorry.
Okay. Everybody else, any sides you could think of? I could think of a bunch, but
mac salad, dude.
Side. Yeah.
Get mac salad on that potato salad.
Potatoes.
You know, some chips.
Alex,
obviously.
Are you a mac salad fan?
I do, yeah. I had some macaroni salad this weekend. Now that I'm thinking about it, with a deli sandwich. Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Man, I forgot about that until right now.
I don't know if all mac salads have this, but some of them have a little mayo. But like that's like again like on the sandwich, if you sneak it like a small little bit.
Yeah, see, it's all hidden in there. That part doesn't bother me, but.
Yeah,
I'm not
I think
trying
the
to
mac
bite
salad
in
you
and
could
get
hide
mayo
it.
like in my mustache, you know? Not about that.
That's definitely not a good look. Yeah, I mean, and chips. James brought up chips. Like your baked crunchy chips are solid with the sandwich. I never was the one to like put them in my sandwich like a freak.
Love.
Oh, dude, that adds a different dimension,
chips.
though.
I love chips in sandwiches.
Oh, it's all coming out. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I got on deli sandwiches. There's like, I feel like you can go down the
doesn't
street.
even get one.
That's tough, dude.
Oh, just kidding. Fuck, Tyler.
So deli sandwich.
Well, Tyler said he was boring with food, but yeah, no, you're not, Tyler. You need to tell us about your deli sandwich. I bet you got something different on there.
Oh, wow. Well, it definitely depends.
It's been a long week.
It definitely depends if we're going hot or cold.
Monday.
Yeah,
It's
a start.
It's the start to a long week.
Either way, hot or cold, I'm gonna have bacon on it. If it's hot, I want the chicken bacon ranch melt kind of
From Subway.
No, contrary to popular belief, I really don't love Subway that much. It was just that one year I had Subway a lot.
Liar. Chicken bacon ranch is from Subway. Look it up right now. That's like number 9.
Okay, well, I get the same thing at Board and Brew, which is probably the best deli sandwiches there are.
Forgot about that.
And
place.
it's the
False.
exact same
Cortinas.
thing. It may not be called a chicken bacon ranch, but there's chicken, there's bacon, there's ranch in the sandwich. So whatever, to be their own. But anyway,
it's not from Subway.
but if it's a cold sandwich, I'm going turkey BLT. It's always a classic. But again, I'm boring.
Nice.
So, but that's what I got.
Yeah, BLTs are solid sandwiches. I'm glad you brought those up. That'd be a mistake if we didn't even mention those during this talk. Fuck Subway. I once liked Subway, but just I hate Subway now.
I agree.
Even though it was I forget it's all over the Happy Gilmore movie. Like he gets sponsored by Subway. But yeah, I mean, I would say if you're looking for a cheap, like quick to go sandwich, Jimmy John's no free ads is a solid one. LA area, Mike's Deli. You guys need to check it out. I sent James a picture earlier of it. Like
That thing was massive.
they have like 40 different sandwiches, and like they're just like that definition of a deli. They got wings, all these different sides, chips. Like they got everything you need when you go in there. You could probably get like cigarettes in the back if you wanted. Whatever. They are based out of New York, and they are now in LA. So if you guys are ever in that area, check them out. Nick's Deli is a solid one in the Orange County region, but they're actually known for their breakfast burritos. But they do have they have a great BLT. Hollingsheads is a solid deli in Orange, California. Also like with a shit ton of beers, so that makes them even better. And Tyler sparked my mind with the Board and Brew.
Board and Brew.
Go there after the hikes. They're all over California. Their sauce is crazy. We always got to get into sauce. It's like this orange sweet sauce. I don't even know what it is. Cortina's is a solid Italian style deli in Orange as well. James, you got any other delis? Shout out.
Oh man, you named all of them. Cortina's is by far my favorite though.
You guys
You talk about that place all the time.
Yeah.
Alex, you got any delis that you go to out in your region?
Not in my region specifically, but I'm going to give a shout out to this little Italian deli called Tino's. It's in Santa Barbara, California. It's technically called something else. I don't know what it's really called, but the old man that ran it, his name, like it's got a real name, but everyone just called it Tino's because the dude that ran it for like 50 years, his name was Tino. Same thing. They do the oil, salt, vinegar kind of thing, but they don't drench it like Jersey Mike's. Place is fantastic. Shout out to Tino's if you're ever in Santa Barbara. Also, where Psych is filmed. It's all coming around.
All related.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. There's more than just Jersey Mike's and Subway in this world. Trading and Tyler. So, we had to let everyone else know that there's these small businesses. They need to be supported in times like this. We're here for you.
All right, Eric. Thank you very much. Fun fact: I 100% had a sandwich today from Cortina's to get in the mood for this segment. So, What do you like on your sandwich? Let us know. Eric might make it and mail it to you. Who knows? Crazier things have happened. We're gonna take our last break here.